That was terrible, but we can fix that. In today's video, I'm going to be writing a song like Kavinsky, a French musician, producer, and DJ. Kavinsky's style is mainly influenced by electronic dance music, and he primarily uses synthesizers for all of his music.
Your music is so synth heavy, like, you know.
No, for example, my first EP, Teddy Boy,
Yes.
was just made by the one synthesizer.
One synthesizer?
It's DX7,
The DX7.
and that's it.
Upon the release of Nightcall, he actually had high expectations, but nothing really happened.
I mean, we did it with Guy Manuel of Daft Punk, so I thought it was like a good base to produce like a great track.
Nothing came?
Yeah.
Like no
Nothing.
reactions?
Yeah. It wasn't until the release of the movie Drive that Nightcall saw any recognition. 2 years later. But enough fun facts. Now let's see what we can come up with. For our primary synth sound, I went with the fuzzy analog, brought to you by Ableton. Alright, now let's go ahead and set up our drums. And then a snare we have. Now we want something that's not gonna like cut through too much, you know? I mean, we could always fix that in EQ, but. So it's like. Drag that out. We can control it a lot more if we just make it its own track. Alright, so those are our drums. Boom. After I'm satisfied with the pattern of the drums, I pretty much just duplicate all the way till about 3 minutes. Now let's get our bass going. For bass, we're going to need to open a MIDI track. By the way, all of these sounds that we're choosing, all of these instruments, are brought to you by Ableton, just in case I didn't mention that before. Where are we at? We can lower 1 octave. Now for our analog bass, I went with the burned bass sound. Gritty and aggressive. I feel like the song needed some movement, so I went with the basic teardown keys. Really gives it that futuristic, synthwave, Kavinsky sort of vibe, I think. I wanted the song to sound a little bit more dramatic, so I added some strings, synthetic strings, also by Ableton. Coming up next, we got the vocals. Now speaking of vocals, I found this really cool interview of Love Fox, the artist who sang the hook for Kavinsky's song Nightcall. Here's her experience on the collaboration.
You and Kavinsky, you were a couple, and he died in a car accident in 1984, and he calls you. So you gotta put that in the vocal. And then I was like, okay, and then I just did like many different ways, you know? Because that's Kavinsky's story, he's a zombie.
I'm like speaking to Kavinsky's ghost.
Yeah, I'm completely the character of my music. I come from nowhere, and I'm already dead.
We're almost there. Now for the vocoder effect, I pulled out the Vocal Synth 2 by Isotope. This thing is so fun. And if I pull these, it just pretty much connects them, so it's a little bit smoother. That's all we're doing here. Now I'm gonna be honest with you guys, singing the hook was pretty challenging, only because I didn't have the vocoder to depend on, which is pretty much like auto-tune.
However you wanna feel, if she doesn't take you there.
Now of course, after some processing and some reverb, it should sound pretty cool. I think that's it for the vocals. I think we're gonna stick with that. I have to move some things around, but For the most part, that's it. So as far as the structure, it's gonna be pretty simple. All I'm gonna do is leave a couple of measures open with no vocals, and maybe in the chorus parts or where the clean parts are, I might just take out the bass and just have like some synth going on. I don't know.
However you wanna feel.
And no bass, and then when the you know, the main riff or whatever comes in back to 1, we can trigger everything. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a quick mix down, and then I'll get you guys right over to that final track. Please be patient. I will get to your guys' requests as soon as I can. Let me know you guys' thoughts in the comment box section down below. I want to thank you guys for your requests and your engagement with the channel. Thank you guys for supporting the greatest music channel in the world, where I write a song like your favorite artist. Until the next one, have fun and keep creating.